In this video, I will be showing you my favorite and my least favorite products by Charlotte Tilbury. I will be also showing you how to use the products and the best available dupes on the market. I'm starting off with Charlotte Tilbury Lip Magic Lip Balm. To be honest with you, this is actually one of the most disappointing products in her range, and I didn't find like anything magic about it. To be honest with you, this was just like a basic lip balm, and even worse, it actually dried my lips out, so therefore not gonna buy again. If you have very dry lips or cracked lips, I recommend the Elizabeth Arden 8-Hour Cream. This will definitely help with the dryness and also heal the cracks if you have any, or you can just use a plain Vaseline. Cheap and cheerful, Charlotte Tilbury Magic Cream is probably her famous product, but to be honest with you, to me it's very expensive face cream, and it doesn't really do much for anti-aging or even for plumpness over skin. I have bought it actually twice since, but I definitely would not buy again, just because I think it's really overpriced and it really doesn't really deliver any of the promises that are listed on a package. Of course, if you're someone who is actually spending that kind of money on a cream, go ahead, splurge on it, treat yourself, but I ain't gonna buy it again. I like Dr. Hauschka Day Rose Cream, and I found these two products are actually very similar, and I like to also add few drops of Feeling Younger cream to it, and I just mix this together, and this just gives me a beautiful and glowy complexion, and it's a fraction of the price, to be honest. And another trick actually that I really like is just taking that plain Nivea cream and adding few drops of rosehip oil and mix this together and apply it to my face, and it's pretty much exactly the same as the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Cream, so you should try that as well. Charlotte Tilbury Wonderglow is probably one of my favorite primers at the moment. I actually really like it, how it gives my skin a beautiful healthy complexion and also fills in all the fine lines that I'm starting to develop. It's definitely worth the investment if you have the money. Every time I wear this primer, I always get so many compliments how beautiful my skin looks. Wonderglow also contains many anti-aging benefits which are good for your skin in the long run, so I definitely will buy this one again. Similar product is the REVLON PHOTOREADY SKINLIGHTS in Bare Light. It's that darker than the Wonderglow, as you can see here, but it gives actually a similar effect, so my skin still looks glowy. It does not have the anti-aging benefits, and to be honest with you, I do prefer the Wonderglow to this one. Although it gives me the glow, I still don't feel like it gives me the plumpness that Wonderglow gives me, if that makes sense. Another Charlotte Tilbury product that I can't be without is the Retoucher. This is probably one of my favorite highlighter and concealer at the moment. I say highlighter and concealer because I use it to highlight and conceal my skin. This is a really heavy duty concealer. Once applied over the blemish, it stays in place pretty much all day and doesn't budge. I like to use the concealer a few shades lighter and apply them into the receded areas to bring them out again. I don't really have a dupe for this one, but the LACURA concealer pen is quite good and I really recommend it. It doesn't cover well, but it does bring light to the face. And I think it's only €5 or something, so it definitely won't break the bank. I'm still in two minds about the Charlotte Tilbury Light Wonder Foundation. Initially when I apply it, it just gives me this beautiful glow and it plumps up my skin nicely. All the fine lines just disappear, but late in the day it starts to oxidize. That means it just gets darker. So literally I had people asking me, oh, have you been on holidays? It's like, no, it's just a foundation. So I don't like this fact, so I'm not sure if I'm gonna buy again. Also, this is like a medium coverage foundation. I would say it's more on the lighter side than on medium, so it's definitely not a full coverage foundation. So if you have lots to cover, don't buy this one. Also, if you have acne prone skin, this is probably not a good one because it will literally disappear probably in 1 hour or less. I would recommend this foundation to someone who has a mature skin or very dry skin. Very similar drugstore product is the Healthy Mix Serum Foundation. It's probably one of my favorite drugstore foundations. The only problem is the shade selection. As you can see, this is way too light for my skin, but it would be the one that matches my skin closely. So they should definitely invest in that one. But other than that, it's a really nice foundation as well. It gives a beautiful glow to the skin and also minimizes the lines. It doesn't settle into the lines either, and it's just like a great foundation for everyday wear. Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish Skin Perfecting Powder, what crazy name, is probably one of my least favorite products. To be honest with you, I just think it's a regular powder. It doesn't do like anything for me, and I prefer to use MAC Skin Finish. Sorry. Filmstar Bronzer Glow was one of my favorite Charlotte Tilbury products, and is probably to date one of my favorite products as well. As you can see, it has been well used. The highlight is almost gone. The only problem now is that there are like two different shades, and I don't really like any of those. So I like the original best. So I'm not sure if I'm gonna buy again. It's just for that reason, because I don't think they are that great as the original. I think they should have kept the original. But anyways, it should not put you off of buying this product at all, because I think it's a great product. I really love the bronzer. It just gives like such a beautiful natural bronze to the skin, especially if you have like a paler skin. It's just almost indetectable, and it doesn't look orange as some bronzer can do. I bought this product together with the powder and sculpting brush, and I must say I really love this brush. It's actually one of my favorite brushes. It actually picks up the right amount of product, and it's just so easy to use. I'm a big believer in investing in the right tools. You can see how much I love this product. The highlighter portion is almost gone. I really wish they would sell it separately. I just really love it because it gives me the beautiful candle light skin, and it doesn't look too obvious on the skin. It's actually perfectly to be used on the daytime as well. Always only apply the highlighter to the high points of your face, that is on top of your cheekbones, just above your brow, on your cupid's bow and your chin. I consider myself blush addict, and Charlotte Tilbury Love Glow Cheek to Cheek blush is actually my favorite blush at the moment. I like to apply it with MAC 129 brush, and I just usually smile and apply it to the apple of my cheeks and on top of my cheekbones. This is a beautiful peachy pink shade, and it actually would look best on paler to medium complexions. If you have a deeper complexion, I suggest you try the Love is a Drug blush. All in all, this is a great everyday blush that just gives a luminous glow to the cheek. Definitely will buy again, but I don't think I will run out that quickly. The best dupe for the Filmstar Bronze and Glow and for the Cheek to Cheek Love Glow blusher is the Sleek Makeup Face Foam Contouring and Blush Palette in color Light. The great thing about this palette is that you get actually 3 products in one, and just for a fraction of price really, and the quality is actually really good. If you have a darker complexion, I suggest the palette in medium. Also, the colors don't oxidize, and the product stays put pretty much all day long on my face. I suggest the kit to everyone who is new to makeup and want to start maybe with contouring. Sweet Stiletto is a medium pink color with warm undertones and a creamy glossy finish. I really like it how evenly it goes onto my lips, and it also stays put pretty much up to say 2 to 3 hours without eating and drinking, that is. I find it to be very hydrating and it definitely plumps up my lips. A dupe for the sweet stiletto is the P.S.LOVE liquid lipstick number 10. It has a opaque color coverage and it goes on fairly evenly, and it has a lightly thick but not heavy consistency, which is mostly non-sticky. And the best part is it costs only €2.50. Can you believe? The Dolce Vita palette is based on golden and coppery tones, and all the colors contain shimmer to them. To be bluntly honest with you, I'm not really impressed with this palette. I don't like the texture of the powders. I just feel like they don't spread well and they have a significant pull out. The palette comes with a prime shade in the palette, but to be honest with you, I found it to be very chalky and frosty and didn't blend well with other colors. In this video I have used the prime shade for demonstration purposes, but usually I would be using Too Faced Candlelight Primer. So you basically start off applying the prime shades to your lids. I use a flat eyeshadow brush for this, and then you apply the enhanced eyeshadow to your upper lids and your lower lids. You can use the same brush again. The palette doesn't come with brushes, so you have to buy the brushes separately. I haven't bought any eyeshadow brushes from Charlotte Tilbury just because I have so many brushes that are very similar. Once the enhanced shade has been applied, I usually use a fluffy brush to blend out the edges. I like to use a pencil brush to apply the eyeshadow to the lower lids. I'm then using the smoke shades with the same pencil brush to emphasize my lash line and the outer corner of my eyelid. And then again I'm using a fluffy brush just to blend out any visible edges that there might be. And I'm finishing the look by placing the pop color on my lids. I really love the pop colors of the palette and I wish they would make them separately. And if you think that €50 is way too much to pay for eyeshadow palette, I probably agree with you, and I suggest you try the INGLOT eyeshadows instead. Find any dupes for the pop shade, so basically you can just mix INGLOT Duraline with some kind of glitter that you have, and then just pop the glitter onto your upper lid. Charlotte Tilbury Rock and Kohl eyeliner is my favorite eyeliner at the moment. It's really the blackest black and it really emphasizes and brings out the color of my eyes. And the best thing, it actually stays pretty much all day long on the lower waterline. Great dupe for it is the Rimmel's Candle Eyes Kohl eyeliner in black. It also enhances the eye very nicely and stays put pretty much all day long on the lower waterline. Legendary Lashes is the newest product by Charlotte Tilbury. Before applying any mascara, I always curl my eyelashes first. I'm still in two minds about this mascara, if I like it or not. I like the deep black color that emphasizes my eyes nicely, but I just don't like it gives such a clumpy look to the eyelashes. I find they're always clumped together, and also if the color comes onto your eyelids, it just doesn't come off easily. It's almost a half of my eyeshadow is gone when I try to remove the smudges. I probably won't buy again just because I think there are better products out there. As a cheap alternative, I can recommend the 17 Bava Voom lashes in black. Charlotte Tilbury The Brow Lift is a three-way shape lift and shape brow pencil which contains a comb and a highlighter shade inside of the body. So basically 3 products in one. I really love the convenience having 3 products at hand. This definitely will speed up the makeup application. The product comes in 3 shades. Grace K is an ash blonde shade for fair to light brows. Brooke S is a medium brown, and Kara D is a dark brown. To get started, first brush the eyebrows upwards to find their shape. Then draw a line under your brows to define a shape. I then draw small pencil strokes to fill in the brows. This will actually mimic the natural hair growth. With the comb, I then distribute the color evenly through the brows. The pencils are not that pigmented and the color almost doesn't go onto the brows sometimes. I must admit though that I was very disappointed that the golden print came off pretty much after the first use. Another thing that I don't like about this brow pencil is that the caps come off all the time, and everyone knows if that happens the product will dry out. So this definitely shouldn't be happening given the price of €24. And also another thing, one of the pencils broke actually in 2 parts. So this is definitely a no-no. So I'm still in 2 minds if I will be purchasing this again. If you don't have €24 to spend on a brow pencil, then I suggest you try the CATRICE brow pencil. This pencil is also available in 3 shades and it goes on very smoothly and it's very pigmented. It stays put pretty much all day long. I think it's one of my favorite bargain products at the moment. And here is the big reveal. Here is the makeup look where I have been only using Charlotte Tilbury Makeup products. And this is the makeup look where I have been only using drugstore products. As you can see, it's very often not the product itself but the application that makes the difference. Thank you for watching and I will see you in my next video.